When y'all started talking about my boy, I'm forced to pick sides. And I'm cool with picking sides because I'm a street nigga. I'm from the streets, nigga. I pick sides all the damn time. What's up, Tell them gang? It's your boy 2 Times, and I'm back with another boxing session. Today we got a couple things to talk about. I don't know where I want to start. I really don't know where I want to start. Y'all know this ain't scripted. This is off the strip. It's straight from the from the gut. Look, I want to talk about Terence Crawford. I want to talk about how they're trying to overturn the fight. Roach versus Davis, trying to say that the knee did count. I want to talk about how y'all trying to say it's all Gervonta Davis' fault. I mean, he took the knee. Whatever he thought the knee was for, he took it. If he thought he wasn't going to get a point or was going to get a point, that's not his fault that they didn't give him a point for it. We're going to talk about how everybody's so ready to jump on the hate train of Tank. If this is Tank's worst performance and he lost his performance, I would take this loss over any other guys who lost. Kambosos beat the hell out of Teofimo. Devin Haney beat the hell out of Ryan, got overturned. And y'all all want to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to say that, I mean, you can't even say it. Shakur lost to De Los Santos, because if you say that, you just lying. He never lost to De Los Santos. He just didn't engage how y'all wanted to engage. All right, check it out. I'm not going. We got many fights. What about Canelo and Laura? These is fights that didn't go how y'all thought they was gonna go, but it is what it is. At least this fight was a real fight. We could see Tank wasn't focused. I say the draw was clearly warranted. You got Terence Crawford here. Terence Crawford here to try to talk about something. I ain't never seen nobody not count no knockdown if it clearly was a knee hit the count. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? What you mean? Out of all people, you the one who said that to get dropped by Kyle Losses, whatever the dude name is, and I ain't gonna man, that your knee touched the canvas from a couple punches. So technically, that's a knockdown. Did they count it for you? No, he counted as a slip. So you can shut up with that one, Terrence. I mean, I don't get it. I know y'all beefing, but you should have stayed out of that because you had a similar situation. Check. All right. So who else we gonna talk about? No, when Floyd and Zab fought, what happened? When he touched the camera, they didn't count that a knockdown. If they had counted a knockdown, who would have won? Zab would have won the fights. But we ain't talking about that. See what I'm saying? They just counted a knockdown for Benavidez last month. Counted him with a knockdown, and it clearly was a slip. It was clearly a slip. He counted him with a knockdown anyway. It just ain't making sense to me. And then this is facts that the hair was. We got Amanda Serrano who canceled her whole fight a year or two ago for that. Same reason. She said she was doing her morning jog that morning and a whole bunch of grease against her eyes, and it was burning. She couldn't see, so she canceled her whole fight. Then you got I got a slow motion clip. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it. I got a clip of Gervonta Davis when a punch come. It wasn't even a jab. It's his braid. Literally slapped him in the eye. All right, pay attention to this real closely. He didn't even hit him right here. He rolled that punch and barely hit his glove. But if you look at his braid swing ever slow, it hit him right in the eye. Bam. If you got a little sweat on the end of that braid with the grease, it's right in his eye. And it started burning. You see him wipe his eye, step back. He had to step back. The other punch over there barely even hit him. It made him blink. Cut it out. Y'all tripping. Boy. You can see it like. And if everybody know, if it's wet at the end of that or anything, if it's juice any of that little wet gel juice, bloop, flop you in the eye. I'm just gonna tell you right now, that's the truth. Now y'all can say I'm a Tank fan and I'm just riding. You can say whatever you want to say. Yeah, I did have this energy for Arrow. It had to be a problem after he lost, but this not like that. This was a tit for tat fight. Yes, Tank got caught with one good shot. Tank got caught with a couple shots, yeah, but he always get hit. He got caught with one clean shot, and if you really look at the shot, that's because he was throwing his shot and he came in and he really was just out of balance. I think he woke him up with that shot because in that exchange, Roach did hit him with a couple shots. I'm not hating on Roach. Go watch all my videos from the last month. I'm steady, even if the video ain't even about Lamont Roach, because you know I digress in every video. I bring up Roach and Tank, like y'all hating on Roach and Tank, but this is gonna be a good ass fight. This fight was gonna be better than Schofield and Shakur. That would have been way better. A way better fight than Baranchik and Keyshawn. I know for a fact Keyshawn not stopping Lamont. I know that for a fact. See, Keyshawn on this little wave right now. He on this big wave that he been knocking these goofballs out. Lemos is big. Yeah, Lemos came in big, but Lemos was playing. Lemos wasn't prepared, brother. Like, you can psych yourself out and say one thing, but if you go back 2 fights before that, you just went 12 rounds with a guy that Oscar Duarte stopped. Huh? Albright, wow. Oh, you telling me your only problem was that Albright was too big, Madueno was too big, they wasn't littler to you, just Tank so little, you gon' come on now. I don't even think you stop Pitbull. Fight Pitbull then. Fight Pitbull. Fight Frank. Frank's smaller than you. I just the hate is crazy, and I'm telling y'all, it's words that Jake Paul was up in the room with Tank that day, in the locker room with Tank. That's who he was supposed to be fighting Tank. But we got Roach going at it. Roach feeling himself now. They going on the back and forth on the online. So you know what that's gonna be. Tank not the one. He ain't Keyshawn who I want his gig back from the amateurs. And I ain't even trying to hate on Keyshawn because I fuck with Keyshawn. He one of my top fighters right now. But when y'all started talking about my boy, I'm forced to pick sides. And I'm cool with picking sides because I'm a street nigga. I'm from the streets, nigga. I pick sides all the damn time. So what's up? I pick a side, wrong or right. I'm thumping with you. What's up? Now, I don't care. Lamont Roach, technically, if you want to put it by numbers, he won the fight by 6-7 punches. What the hell ever? That's not enough to beat the champion. You didn't knock Tank down. Tank, hey, if y'all remember a long time ago, what that interview said, who can beat Tank? The only person that can beat Tank is Tank Davis himself. And he was like, you goddamn right about that. That's what would have happened. I don't even think no one cares. At least the loss wasn't like Devin Haney to Ryan Garcia loss. Wasn't like Teofimo to Gambosa's loss. Wasn't like Ryan Garcia to Tank loss. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like y'all beat his ass. He didn't get his ass beat. He wasn't getting his ass beat in the fight. He just lost the fight. If y'all want to say he lost the fight, he would just lost the fight. He didn't get beat up. He didn't get beat. He just lost. If you want to say that. I say a draw was warranted. Let's take the knees out. It was a draw. With the knee, it was okay. I would honestly say with the knees, it was a draw. But honestly, I would say without no knees, I would have had to give it to Tank. Because the little 2 jabs that he outworked him with, those little few shots ain't enough to take the fight from the champion. Not alone just the champion, but the face of boxing champion. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. You got to beat Floyd Mayweather. You got to beat Gervonta. You can't just win barely. Like, I think I won. Honestly, when I was looking at the fight, I didn't think Lamont won. I was saying if they counted that slip, it was a draw. I thought, honestly, Tank won. I was damn near scoring it like they were scoring it. I'm like, man, that's Tank. And if it was Roach, I said draw, but I wasn't thinking Roach, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I bet it on Roach, so I should have won Roach to win. I would have got like $350 off that $25. I bet it 2 different ways. I bet it, you know what, I would have hit a big parlay. I would have had about $20,000-$30,000 off $7 if they had to get that fight to Sandor Martin. I felt like Sandor Martin won that fight against Pueblo. I bet it Sandor Martin, Gary. I bet a money line on Gary, and then I bet it Lamont Roach, and I put a mean ass little parlay together for some basketball that all hit. Boom. The only thing that didn't hit was Sandor Martin. And Lamont Roach was a draw. But I started to bet a draw on that fight. I don't know why I didn't do that. Should have bet it. I should have betted it. I think like $5 would have got me like $175. Why not? Little money, playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You can spend 80 on a pay-per-view. I can't spend $50 on bet it, make a little money, the pay-per-view money back. I done made that little money back so many times. I put a parlay together, a mean parlay together, and hit. I know how to do that. Y'all want to know how I be hitting on them parlays? I tell you the secret sauce to make sure you always hit your parlays. And you ain't gonna say always hit them, but at least if you putting 10 parlays together, I make sure you can hit 6 out of them 10. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cover your money. You know what I'm saying? So you can keep playing. All right, I digress. But listen, Terence Crawford talking crazy. I'm not going. I ain't going. I ain't going off of the fact that y'all sitting here y'all not finna tell me that y'all really feel like Lamont Roach did enough to take the fight. I don't feel like that. With the knee, I give it to you. But the referee didn't call it a knee, and the fight is over. Ain't no going to the boxing commission, and I want to cry about it. Lamont, you lost to Jamil Herring already. You have a loss on your record. You had a draw to the little dude, what was his name? Cruz? Or something like that. You got a draw to him already. This ain't the first time. Now you just got 2 draws and 1 loss. Honestly, I could say this. Hey, they do you wrong every time, brother. And I'm not trying to say it's just like if I gotta pick you over Tank, I gotta pick Tank, my boy, because I'm riding with Tank. I just feel like he had a bad night. But I feel like you had a good night, but your night just wasn't good enough to dethrone the king. That's all I'm just trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say, brother. I'm not trying to say you're not a good fighter. I'm not trying to say you won't beat him in a rematch. I'm not trying to say you won't beat him you won't beat Shakur or Devin and all them other people. I'm not trying to say none of that. Or Keyshawn. I ain't saying none of that. I'm just saying in this particular fight, I just don't feel like personally you did enough to take the W. It's not like Gervonta Davis was out of the fight at any time. Let's say this is not bullshit. Just 1 second. Let's just say he really had something in his eye. He really wasn't focused. Tank fought that good on a bad night. Now, mind you, if the boy was focused, you think you able to put up that same performance again? Y'all you want that smoke again because you know he gonna come in with a train. He gonna come in harder than ever. Man, Lamont Roach, I'm not surprised at the performance at all. I'm really not. Like I've been telling everybody for the longest that this is gonna be a good fight. But everybody who ain't take so much is he cherry picking. Why he's not fighting Keyshawn Davis with 13 fights? What? Keyshawn Davis didn't earn a fight with Tank. He only got 13. What? Keyshawn got 12, 13 fights. He ain't earned shit. Shakur only had 2-3 fights at damn 135. He just got to 135. He just got a but who did he even take the belt from? Wherever he got his belt from, he just got his belt like 2 fights ago. Oh, I think he got his belt from De Los Santos, right? So go fight De Los Santos. Tank will stop De Los Santos. Tank ain't worried about De Los Santos. Yeah, he might got some cracking, he might got some good timing, but De Los Santos is a counterpuncher. Nobody want to watch that. If you really go watch Lamont Roach and Tank, they really fight just like each other. It's like two people fighting the same in there. That's the bad style matchup. If Tank was so scary and so much of a bitch, he wouldn't have fucking fought Lamont Roach. Is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You don't fight no real rugged fighter like Roach if you scared of fighters and somebody who knows you. So if anything, it should have been Gervonta Davis telling him to fight to put the fix on, right? That's what he should be saying if that's his friend and all this happened like this. No, come on now. Roach came to fight. Roach had the confidence from the beginning. I've been telling y'all this for the last 2 months. Roach, he's so fucking prepared. He's so focused. It don't matter what Tank can do to him. He not thinking about it. He ain't letting him get in his head. He coming to win. See, Tank is the one worried about. Tank was the one unfocused, worried about his mama being there. He wasn't worried about his mom being there. My son, bring the family there because when I win, that's how Roach is thinking. Nobody else was thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? And even if you was thinking like that, you got to show it. Roach just knew he was comfortable enough that he'd be okay. And they got the same fighter style. He know what he gonna do. He can watch out for it. They train for Tank. Stick to the game plan. If you ever hear, and his fucking father, Lamont Roach's father in the corner he was amazing. He was amazing in the corner in that fight. When he see Lamont Roach messing up, he told him exactly what to do to fix it, and Lamont fixed that shit. Tank corner in the corner, they weren't talking about shit. Wasn't doing shit. And I ain't gonna even say that because I ain't gonna say that because that's what they do. But to be honest with you, when it's just Kenny and fucking Ford in his corner, they don't be talking about shit anyway. They don't really give Tank too much instruction. If y'all ever look at it, it's always really like Calvin be like, "You good? You good? Yeah." They send Tank instruction from outside the ring. They don't even like talk to him in there. They just see what his man at. Oh, this is what you do this. They just give him slight instruction, but they game plan be their game plan from the beginning. I don't know what the hell their game plan was for this fight. I just don't feel like Calvin and Tank they too in sync. Like everything got to be right when you boxing on this level. Like everything, like the littlest tweak can throw you off. That braid hitting him in his eye, I know it. That's like a whip in the eye. And I bet you that bitch burnt. And it's just from there, that's when you could lose a step. You ain't seeing stuff. You worried about your eye burning. There's too much other stuff going through your head. Your main coach ain't there. He's talking about listen to me in the corner and all this stuff. Like y'all gotta listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's just too much. It was too much. The moment it was too much going on in the Devontae and Lamont Roach took a full advantage of the moment. I feel like, but he didn't take enough advantage of the moment to get the win. So if they overturn this win and give Gervonta a loss, I'm gonna be mad. If they're gonna do that, they need to overturn Devin Haney and give Ryan back that damn title because Devin lost that fight. That the shit that he had, they need to go ahead and lab up how much he had in there, put it out to the public, really show it on paper, and really break down how much ostarine he had in the system and what that ostarine could really do for a fighter in a fight and what happened. Ryan Garcia wasn't on no damn steroids. He looked fat as hell. He looked in the damn he ain't look fat, but he ain't look like no steroid. He ain't look like Jake Paul in there. Go look at Jake Paul 7 years ago, when he first started fighting. He ain't look like he look now. Now, I not to say he ain't worked for his shit. I don't know, but if I'm just saying, it's a difference. You know, fighters usually come slim and sleek, not like so cut up and muscular on some AJ. I ain't saying AJ doing it either, and I ain't saying Jake Paul. I don't know what these niggas doing, but I'm saying that's more of the body type you would have if you was fucking juicing. He ain't fucking juicing, man. Come on. So, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I say, Terence Crawford, you bogus yourself because you know what you did. You know you got to drop, so shut the hell up. You can't be talking about no knees. You got actually pieced up and dropped by Cal Velasquez. And so what we talking about? Then you got Canelo. He lost to Laura, and they gave him the whole. They gave it to him. Then you got who else? Floyd Mayweather dropped by Zab Judah. They ain't count that. So come on, man. This shit ain't new. It ain't new. And I feel like out of all those fights, the person who deserved it, who got the worst out of all those was who? Gervonta Davis and his draw to Lamont Roach, because he took his own knee from literally his hair popping him in the eye. He took his own knee. He got the worst result out of all of them already. And now y'all trying to overturn it? Lamont Roach maybe won by a few points, haters. But that goes for if it's two fighters, don't nobody know. Let's say if it was Lamont Roach and Shot fighting at the time, then you want to look at that every little detail, like, oh, he threw 4 more points than him in this fight, so he get it. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody is like, but once you like trying to dethrone somebody and you take it to a championship, big championship, you gotta really take it. You gotta really take Canelo belt. If you coming up there, you gotta beat Canelo. Terence Crawford can't do the Jamir Charlo and stay away from Canelo for the whole 2 rounds and just throwing a punch and running away and then think he gonna beat Canelo. That's not how you beat Canelo. You gotta actually beat him. You gotta beat him. You can't just, I don't know, man. I feel like you can't just do it. That he didn't do enough to take the win. I do feel like he did enough to get a draw though. He won some rounds. He stayed active. I don't think Tank hurt Lamont Roach too many times. I think he did hurt him. Like, I remember one time when he had Lamont Roach a good time and he almost fell a little bit, but he just Lamont Roach was in crazy shape. I could tell, bro. He been fucking in the gym since like September straight, going hard, going hard. And then he went hard from fight camp since like November. I mean, since like December. He been in camp since December, January, February, March. It's like a 4-month fight camp. That boy super ready. That boy super ready. He was so ready. He was so ready to get in the ring. So I already knew Tank ass wasn't nowhere near ready. Get back in the gym. Get back in the lab. Let's see the rematch. It was a draw. Even if Roach loses in the next fight, we still want to see him fight all he is catapulted his career to a new thing. But whatever. If he the one, if they want to take it and give it to Roach, it is what it is. Tank gonna have to come back and do it the worst way, because if that was Roach winning, we want to see how Tank win. That's all I'm saying. I want to see how it look if Tank win, if that was Roach winning. I want to see if y'all still say it was a draw or was it Tank. Because when Tank picked it up, Tank picked it up. Tank did make a lot of mistakes when he picked it up too. And Lamont Roach did say, if you take some of them rounds off and you ain't focused, I'm going to push control for on there and I'm going to win the fight. Lamont Roach was fucking right. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 2 times, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.